This episode is filled with exciting developments. We're going to examine Bitcoin and our current position in the markets. We'll examine Apple's performance and the ILP, as we have some exciting news to share, and then we'll watch a video on XRP, which is poised for explosive growth. We are looking for its position on the price chart, so let's get started. Remain calm, and let's dive into a Bitcoin 67.69 that has increased by 1.13% over the last day, while Ethereum is currently trading at 2,484. It's up 76% USDT right now, and USDC is also trading at its dollar pegs, which is precisely where we want it to be. XRP is trading at a mean of 51. However, it's in the green. The market value of cryptocurrencies has increased by 77%. Now, 2,315 billion observe the Solana people. They are setting the standard. I think the target we're searching for is correct. I apologize for not having that chart available. Once we resolve the issue, Solana will surge into the $200 range. This has been our best effort to date. This bull cycle in 2024 has proven to be a profitable investment so far. When I initially began investing in it before it reached its peak, I confidently predicted an effortless 10x increase and continued its upward trajectory. At Solana, this is a highly encouraging sign. Was on the verge of hitting the $200 mark before Bitcoin ever began to rise, since that only indicates that the price will rise much more. Dr. Profit stated this is so true, I can't believe how true it is everyone. I followed my strategy since March of this year. Purchasing the bottom box has an average Bitcoin entry of about 55,000 as of Q1. Everyone who has followed me over the past 2 years would have invested an average of $25,000 in Bitcoin. At this point, that is nearly a 3x, and it will only increase. Follow the plan. People, don't forget that Microsoft will be releasing quarterly reports soon. I consistently share strategies with you on this channel. The rumors that Microsoft will invest in Bitcoin are exciting because it will allow institutions to enter these markets. After that, we will resolve the situation, eliminating any need for worry. It will be a definitive matter. This is the moment we've been eagerly anticipating. When we first started investing in cryptocurrency, our goal was to outperform the institutions, and if we succeeded, we would gain institutional adoptions as a result of our superior performance. Institutions rarely invest in something simply because it exists. Entering and trying it requires hope and prayer that adoption occurs and these things succeed. After that, we aim to secure institutional funding. We are currently witnessing precisely that. For cryptocurrency, the price of Bitcoin was $1. People mocked, turned away, and refused to invest in it, but now that it is 67,000, individuals are beginning to look into the institutions. This is the strategy. We are searching for this market, which is a very bullish indication. Keep in mind that there are only 2 cryptocurrency companies in the US with regulatory clarity. XRP and Bitcoin institutional investors will jump into the market because they know the price will change after they invest millions. These markets are bringing in millions of dollars and more. People, they're coming in hard. There won't be any small trickle that suggests, oh, let's just toss in 100,000. We may recruit a millionaire to this location, but they are bringing in an abundance of cash. Professor Keith displayed the chart he was discussing. We have been discussing Professor Keith's statements about XRP for some time now, and they have proven to be accurate. Many people have been laughing since the beginning of the year, but XRP's 3 primary aims provide no cause for amusement. 66,675, he has everything down here at 60,775. It all terminates at that road and is in the same range. The transaction concludes at 75 cents. Once the XRP surpasses 75 cents, it's time to proceed. We're waiting for precisely that. We are searching for that. We need to finish it by the end of the year. After 3 or 4 months on this channel, I've told you XRP must reach 75 by year's end. I am telling you now that if we don't bring 75 cents by the end of the year, it won't be a favorable look for XRP next year. I believe that 2025 will be the ideal time for XRP to reach its peak. I don't think we will get a 6% market cap dominance like we got in 2017 and 2020, which will take XRP to around that $6 mark as long as we see 7 to 10 trillion in this cycle. I want to ensure that everything is covered, so I'll play this video for you in the second video of the day. Larson, Chris, I've already presented this to you, Chris, but shouldn't I present it to you once more? Chris Larson's claim that Gary Gensler was the worst public servant in U.S. history is untrue and is harming the nation, but let's take a moment to consider this. Look at what Reid Hoffman said about Lina Khan. He's a major supporter of the Dems, and he stated that Lina Khan must leave. That has completely backfired, right? If there's anything that will likely guarantee Lina Khan remains in that position, we could argue that she has done some good and some bad things, but I won't give Gary Gensler any more authority. So I won't comment because donors shouldn't be involved in such matters and there's no excuse for what will happen to him. We base our support for the candidate on her core beliefs, relying on her leadership to make decisions that align with her previously expressed views. In this case, Ripple is playing both sides. This is a smart strategic move by Ripple, and despite some people's disapproval, they will emerge victorious because they have provided financial support to both sides of the debate. I understand, but I don't think it's cool that they're offering XRP. Given what is likely to occur, he ought to have given her USD. Let's take a look at that XRP that is being poured onto the markets. According to research, Bitcoin's open interest has reached an all-time high in the last week. This originates from the cryptocurrency. Several on-chain platforms have reported Docomo's recent record-breaking spike in open interest, which has generated controversy over the past week. However, an investment analytics business claims that Bitcoin's open interest has achieved an all-time high. According to High, open interest in both term future contracts and preps is expected to reach a new all-time high of 32.9 billion this week, indicating a significant increase in the system's entry of leverage. Now that we've outlined the potential of Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market capitalization, we anticipate a first stop at 2.5 trillion. After we reach 2.5 trillion, we will work to reach $3 trillion. I do not anticipate reaching 7 trillion to 7.5 trillion by the end of this year in 2025, despite the assertions of many in the industry that we could reach anywhere between 4.5 trillion and 7 trillion by the end. I can see that happening, but we still have time to race toward it and reach the $500 billion area. It must begin quickly since the opportunity is running out. Then we have this quite intriguing. In fact, it's quite revolutionary. It's an exciting piece of news to share on a Sunday morning. Apple Pay connects to the RLUSD stablecoin, ensuring its integrity. We have made public the crypto master strategy for integrating the Ripple stablecoin. At the Ripple Swell Conference, Nancy Beat, the Chief Sales and Marketing Officer at Uphold, presented. Among other topics, we talked about maintaining our status as a robust exchange partner. The subjects discussed above include exchange partners, as we all know, USD interest accounts, debit cards, Apple Pay's upcoming new products, and Wall Street's influence on cryptocurrencies. Consequently, the Ledger API enabled Apple Pay payments this year. Folks, forget about that. We released this in June of this year. The partnership between Apple and Ripple indicates a significant shift in the acceptance of cryptocurrencies. After integrating Zoom Plus with Apple Pay, we move on to the article. It has been 4 months since the original post. Apple incorporates iOS 18's Tap to Pay feature with Ripple's Interledger. However, keep in mind that XRP is not necessary for Ripple's Interledger protocol. However, it serves as a bridge currency and supports the Interledger protocol. Thus, the function of the Interledger protocol is supported. It can utilize any currency because it is currency agnostic. This leveling of the playing field ensures that the quickest and least expensive option always wins when comparing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. At that point, which will prevail? The primary takeaway from this is that Apple Pay has incorporated or ripples into the ledger, the ILP, and its latest iOS 18 version for tapping. Paying for all of this makes a lot of sense. Everything is beginning to come together. This is actual news. This isn't piecing, are you? When you combine news articles, this is what you get. Indeed, I believe it was in 2018 or 2019 that we implemented the ILP within Safari. Keep in mind that this is a process of adoption and growth. Currently, we are witnessing the continuation of this conversation, noting its integration with the iOS 18 operating system and its advancement in the tap-to-pay system. Importantly, I'm letting you know that I'm on my way.